Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Jevon, thanks for doing this, sir. How are you?
I'm good, guys. How you doing?
Good. Very, very well. Great to have you here. Hey, Jevon, tell us first of all about the knee injury you're dealing with.
Yeah, it's a bilateral MCL sprain. Nothing too crazy that the health reports haven't already said, but just day-to-day process, getting better. I'm on the positive, glass half full, and hopefully I'll be out there on Sunday.
Okay, so Coquitlam, I believe the San Francisco area. You went to the University of Oregon. What's it like living in Miami, beautiful Miami, Florida?
It's hot all the time, but I will say the weather right now is beautiful. I really do enjoy it. A whole bunch of cultures and food and outdoor activities, fishing and alligator hunting, and I haven't done that yet. That's on the bucket list. But it's a blast, man. It's definitely different. But I definitely recommend everybody, at least come out here one time to visit.
Come on, guys on the Dolphins go alligator hunting? Come on.
There are a couple. We got some guys from Louisiana, and Zach Sealer is like our biggest country guy. He's fishing, hunting, all that. So he does all that fun stuff.
I saw a video on the Dolphins website regarding this, but how familiar are your coaches and teammates with where you were born?
They have no idea. They didn't know how to pronounce it. As you guys saw in the video, They had no idea how to pronounce it. I honestly don't think it's even that hard to sound out. I mean, It basically spells itself. So, but nah, they had no idea. Some of them didn't even know I was from Canada, which is weird because I mean that's if it's like a fun fact about me, that's like what I say. So,
Jevon, Donnie and I both interviewed your father, Robert, who played for the BC Lions. He also, in the NFL. How important was your dad in your journey?
He was big. I mean, my dad, I can attest to all my mom would get mad if I say all. So I'll say 50% of my athletic ability from my pops and then the other half from my mom. But, the whole idea of me playing football and falling in love with it and the ins and outs of the game, majority came from my dad and my older brother. So I rest them as my two role models growing up playing ball and just trying to strive to be like them and, strive to make them proud. So, yeah.
ESPN's list of top 10 safeties in the summer in the NFL, and you, my friend, at a very young age, are number 5 on the list and 96 tackles last year. How did that make you feel when you make a list like that?
It's nice. It's nice. It's cool. It's like I'm being recognized moment. But I never really know with like media companies because it's always like by person, somebody could just write because they feel better about somebody else. But honestly, man, I take it with a grain of salt. I appreciate it. And my dad loves it, though. My dad, brags on Twitter and on Facebook, he's a little wild. So if you guys have it on Facebook, you'll see. But I enjoy it. But my dad, he truly loves it. But it's cool, good for the brand.
I think you were in Vancouver June 17th this summer for an autograph session. You were born in Coquitlam, like we mentioned, 8 years. What about your time in Coquitlam growing up?
What do I remember about it? I just remember it being extremely cold, but also a blast to play in snow all the time. We lived by a salmon river, so I remember playing like when all the salmon were swimming upstream to lay their eggs, and I remember seeing bears in my neighbors' garages, and it was cool. It was cool. It was a nature lifestyle that we grew up in, and playing sports and traveling around. That whole area it's been a blast, especially coming back in June and seeing it again. Kind of. Brought up some old memories from, the settled dust, but it was a good time.
Do you know how Canadian you just sounded there, dealing with salmon and bears, and now you got to deal with alligators. The other person you have to deal with, someone else you have to deal with, Mike McDaniel. He's such an interesting looking character. What is he like to play for?
He's a blast to play for. He's exactly how his character looks like. Everything you see on social media, like he is authentic through and through. Very unique individual, but he makes the team environment exciting to play for, and guys out here motivated. So I enjoy it. I'm able to be myself and just be free and go out there and have fun.
A lot of interesting characters on that team. Great team to watch, and now there's some success there. How fast is Tyreek Hill, and he just seems like such an interesting personality, Jevon.
Yeah, he's probably the fastest person I've come across. Him, Jalen Waddle, Anthony Schwartz, like all these guys on our team are blazing fast. So in practice, everything looks sped up. It makes the game a lot easier because everything's kind of slowed down. But yeah, no, Tyreek is the fastest. I haven't seen somebody faster than him, especially in and out of his breaks. It's unique to see.
Yeah, like I said, just so fun to watch. Same conference as the Chiefs and Ravens. What do you think your team's capable of, Jevon?
I think my team is capable of going all the way. I mean, I believe in my team 100% and our abilities, and it's just about attacking day by day, week by week. Nothing too crazy. I mean, that's just kind of our thought process already, is to keep the outside noise outside and focus on what we can control and then go from there.
I can't thank you enough for doing this, Jevon. I know you're so busy, but thanks so much for doing this. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. You guys take it easy.